everybody, it's me and the cattlemen. We're out here today. We're hauling in some hay off the field. We've got Ransom out there on the tractor. But yeah, so we're trying to this is not working out really well. There's something that I haven't ever told you all before about my day job, and I don't know, I might get some sympathy for this one, but let me tell you all what I do, what my day job is. I'm a middle school teacher. Oh, yeah, that's my day job. That's what I do. And, of course, Scott put his time in the public job, too. He worked as a maintenance man for 21 years, and his company went out, and so he started farming full-time. How many years ago has that been, honey?
It was 08.
In 08, yeah. So in 08, he's been farming full-time since 08. So anyway, I thought Scott was going to join me again, and we would talk about a little issue that we've had with some Buckeyes, with our cows getting into some Buckeyes. We've had some problems. But for those of you that don't know, Buckeyes and cattle do not mix. And I'm talking about like Buckeye trees in a pasture field. Listen, we're in a hay field right now, and so it's a little bumpy. So you're not in a talkative mood, are you, honey?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, okay.
We had 3 heads get Buckeye poisoned yesterday. Had some trees in another place that we didn't get cut. They got into them, so we're having to deal with that right now. Brought 5 of them in this morning.
5 that had been in the Buckeyes?
No, just one of them had been. The other 5, the 17 first calf heifers, were going to.
Which one of these here was in the Buckeyes?
That one right back there.
That one right back there?
Mm-hmm. She's all right now.
She seems to be doing fine. Now that one over there's got a sore foot.
Yeah, that no cow. She's from here. Her legs hurt.
Okay. So none of these here have been in the Buckeyes?
Mm-mm.
They looking good right now, all slicked up. Well, come on. You can come with them. Come on. So, Buckeye trees, big problem.
Yeah, they should have been cut years ago.
Well, it's like you said, this is the first time we've ever had that issue.
It just wasn't a case of it was just when it's going to happen.
Yeah, it was
That's
just
the stupidity that I have had about not getting the problem took care of.
Well, listen, don't beat yourself up too bad about it, honey.
Oh. I put a roll of hay out there on a hook to these cows.
All right.
We'll let Ransom do it.
All right. All right.
Put us a roll of hay out here, son.
So, honey, can we get back on the topic of these Buckeyes with
Yes.
these cows? So we had the vet out 2 times yesterday. He came to us first, and we're really thankful for him for doing that, because he saved 2 of our, were they yearlings?
They're still sucking calves.
Oh, they're still
They're
sucking.
about 6 months or 5 months old.
So about 5 months old, he saved 2. And then later on, after we thought that we had everything cleared up and we're out of the danger zone, Ransom saw another one that wasn't really acting right, so they had to call the vet back out. Lo and behold, we had another one that was not as bad with the Buckeye poisoning, but it would have been bad if we hadn't had the vet come back out and look at her. So Ransom's putting a roll in the hoop for these cows in this pasture. Yeah, so much for the 8 pounds, you know. He's using his arm instead of his wrist. The kid's determined. He knows how to get things done. He's pushing with the arm instead of the wrist. It killed him having to sit on the couch. And so, he's a doer. You've got to open a gate that kind of doesn't get used very much. One of the first things I do is I kick it. I kick it. And I stand back and I make sure that no wasps fly out of it. If I don't see anything move, I feel pretty comfortable then opening that gate. Because there have been times, folks, that you grab a hold of one of these gates to open it and they will eat you up. And it's no fun. And so that's a sure test way to make sure that you don't get stung by a ton of waspers. Yeah, we're doing some piddling business today, just cleaning a few things up. We got 2 wagon loads of these square bells that we kind of store for the winter. If we have to get anything up in the barn, these are a little bit easier to feed. Here next to the creek. The cows love to come here and loaf and hang out. And so really close here to their loafing spot, if we zoom around, you can see a tree there with no leaves on it. Well, that's a Buckeye tree. And so it's really close to the area where the cattle like to hang out. So we're here picking up Buckeyes. You can see the cows love to lay right here in this shady area. And right here, straight behind me, we've marked it, is a Buckeye tree. And you can see there's still a few Buckeyes hanging on up in there. And the Buckeyes are really hard to see because all the leaves have fell to the ground, and so they kind of mix in. So we're just going around and we're picking up as many of them as we can. So here I have some actual Buckeye nuts. They're really pretty. They remind me of a chestnut. They look like a good hearty nut. This is what they look like when they have fallen from the tree and split open. So there's kind of what they look like. So I just wanted to tell you some of the signs that Scott and Ransom... Ooh, Jetty! She's wanting to get her a cow. So some of the signs that Scott and Ransom noticed in the calves that had been Buckeye poisoned, the one Ransom found that they caught early on, it was kind of stepping high like a walking horse. It was just nervous acting. Ransom said that it was a little hunched in its back. But the ones that Scott found earlier in the day, the ones that were more serious, they were down. They were laying stretched out. They couldn't walk. They had some twitching, especially like in their hind legs and in their eyes. You know, when this happened, he found one. He got concerned. Then he happened to he saw two of them, and he kind of panicked a little bit. He started looking around trying to figure out all the things that it could be, and he suspected, maybe it was Buckeye poison because the Buckeye trees are right here where they like to hang out, and he knew they had been loafing up in there some. So he called the vet, and the vet said that, don't give up on them because he's seen a lot of really bad cases that recovered. So we had him come on out. He tubed the two calves, put some mineral oil and charcoal down them, a laxative to clean it on out of their system. But for now, short term, we are picking up the Buckeyes. That feed sack behind me is the third feed sack of Buckeyes that we've picked up. And so we're going to keep coming out and checking them and picking them some up. Almost all of the Buckeyes are already on the ground. And so we're just going to monitor it like that for now. But we are, long term, we're going to cut those trees. They've got to go. In the bio or the description for this video, I posted a link to an article that gives more information about the Buckeye tree. I want y'all to like and share this to bring awareness to other people that may have Buckeyes on their property, because it's dangerous not just for cattle but for other animals. And so let's get the word out. Also, I appreciate all of you that follow my channel, and if you haven't been following, you can hit the subscribe button. You can receive notifications of when my next video is going to come out. I appreciate all of you all for viewing and watching the channel, and until next time, God bless y'all.